Hey, buddy, you know, we're in Natchitoches. There's no place like Natchitoches, especially at Christmas time. But to come here, you can either drive and just kind of spend a day. A lot of people do that, day trips, or they want to spend a weekend, especially at Christmas time. So we're going to show you some places that you could spend the night, spend a weekend, bring the whole family because they're big. This is a beautiful home. Dates back to the 1930s. So we're talking, Rachel, maybe almost 100 years old, this house.
Getting close, yeah.
Okay, it's called the Cedars.
House of Natchitoches.
House of Natchitoches, the
Yes.
Cedars House of Natchitoches. I
That's right.
like the name. You and your husband own this.
That is
Basically, it was old, deteriorating. You took it down to the studs, and then rebuilt it.
That's
and
correct.
It's gorgeous. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Tell us about the house. How many bedrooms?
4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
This is kind of a game room, watching.
Sitting area for the upstairs.
Yeah, this is really. Yeah, we're upstairs. I mean, this is really nice. It's got more square footage than you might imagine for a house built back in those days.
The rooms are large, so yes.
I love it. People come from all over the country. Let's walk this way. Go ahead,
Yes.
Jeff. Beautiful bathroom. What I like about this one is you took an old house that was dying.
That's correct.
And you gave it new life, completely refurbished. I mean, it looks brand new. And you can tell you guys have the decorating touch because I love what you've done. Left the brickwork in.
Yes.
It's just really nice. I mean, it's
Thank you.
really beautiful. Ladies will love this house. There's no doubt about it. Now let's go downstairs. So there's plenty of room for an entire family, right?
A family or 2, depending.
Oh, 2.
Well, I've had some that have, a couple of families have come, yes.
Okay, that's very cool. So people like to come to Natchitoches, bring the whole family or 2, and this is the ideal place for that.
Yes.
Right?
That's correct.
I love it. All right, tell me something special. I mean, it's warm and fuzzy. It really is. Even though it's brand new, looks
Right.
brand new, it's
Right.
got a homey feel to it.
It does. It's very cozy. We love it. It has a lot of room. It's very spacious. We love families coming and enjoying their time here and making memories each year. So we've had a lot of families come and repeat their stay.
Really? And you're booked all the time. In fact,
Just about, yes.
December's coming, and you have what, one weekend?
1 weekend left, the last weekend. And so if you want to grab that, you better grab it quick. It's coming.
That's good. You've also got some openings in January and February and a special
do.
deal.
I absolutely do. That's right.
Free night?
So if you mention KTBS, you have to go to the Airbnb or VRBO.
Okay.
Reach out, mention KTBS, and we will give you a free night stay with 2 nights.
All right. I also want to mention very quickly, I don't see Hillary. We're out of time, Hillary. I'm going to get you on in the next segment, but this is one of 9 homes that are on the tour of homes, okay?
Correct.
So you're going to get to see all aspects of homes. We were in the Samuel Guy house, a house that dates back to 1850. This one dates to 1930. The
That is
Natchitoches Tour of Homes. Come to Natchitoches at Christmas time. There is no place in the ArkLaTex quite like it. More news and weather coming up right after this. All right, folks, I know Thanksgiving is next week, and then what happens after Thanksgiving? Christmas. And what do you do at the Christmas time? You come and visit Natchitoches, and when you come, you've got to visit a house like this. I love this house. This is really cool, Hillary.
It is.
I want to tour this house and some others. How can I do that?
Well, you can buy a ticket to the Christmas tour of homes, of course. We are the 2nd and 3rd weekends in December.
Okay.
We've got 4 tours to choose from. So, I mean, come and see us. We have beautiful new homes. So if you've been before, this is a great year to come because we've got some new properties.
Speaking of new, this one looks brand new, even though it's nearly 100 years old.
That's right.
So, Rachel, you and your fella took this house. It was beat up, dying, almost dead probably, took it down to the 2x4s and then rebuilt it. I love it. It's a fantastic place. It's an Airbnb, right?
An Airbnb.
So the idea here is if you come to Natchitoches and you want to spend the night, or particularly maybe a weekend, bring the family, bring 2 families, and you've got your place.
That's right.
Tell us about it. Convince us that this is the one we need.
Well, the rooms are large. Lots of space to do whatever it is that you need to do. Entertain in the kitchen, or watch a ball game together, or play games, whatever it is.
How many bedrooms?
4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
I only see 2 bedrooms down here.
3 bedrooms down here.
Oh, let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Because the upstairs is even better. Well, I'm not going to say better, but it's different than the downstairs.
Correct.
And again, I love what you guys have done because it feels like a brand new house, even though it's nearly 100 years old, dates back to the 1930s. But my goodness, have you refurbished and renovated and given it a cool new look. How about that? I love it. This one, I love this. This little sitting area, kind of a game room, watch TV room right
Yep.
there.
That's correct.
Fantastic. And then where's the master?
Right to the left.
Right here, master bedroom.
There we go.
Oh man, that's big.
Yes.
This house is bigger than you think it is. Look at that. And this is the walk-in closet.
It is.
And there's a bathroom up here somewhere, right?
As you were coming up the
That's
stairs.
the other one. Okay,
Yes.
fantastic. All right, how do I love it. I want to tour it. So the tour again, Rachel, do you remember exactly when the tour was?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, here we go. Real quick. It's Friday, December 13th and the 20th. That's the evening tours. And then Saturday, December 14th and the 21st. So that's the second and third weekends of December. And then again on Saturday, you have an afternoon. So you have an evening tour, a morning tour, an afternoon tour, and the porch tour on Thursday, December 12th and the 19th. And this is just one of 9. How about warm and cozy? This one feels really, and look, we even got a fireplace. How about that? I feel heat. That's very cool. How did you do that, Rachel? She's amazing. She is amazing. Remember, it's called the Cedar House, right, of Natchitoches. Coming back to y'all. Doing sport. Hey, good morning, everybody. Rick Road, Natchitoches, Louisiana. You know, this is the time of the year to visit. And when you come, you've got to come to the tour of homes. And I'm telling you, you have to come to the tour of homes. And when you come to the tour of homes, you have to come on Saturday afternoon, because that's the only time you can see this magnificent place. And I mean magnificent. First of all, we're stepping back, 200 years plus?
1786 or before.
1780. Did you hear that? 1786. Making it the oldest house in Natchitoches.
Yes, yes.
Are you kidding me? No. It's called the Murphy Trading House
Yes.
because
Edward Murphy is the first documented owner of the house that we can find.
and it was a trading post.
Yes, he was a trader and
It's right
traded
here on
in-
the banks of the Cane River.
Yes.
Let's just keep moving again because I
Okay,
want you to see
alrighty.
as much of this house as you can.
This
This is
is-
a bedroom.
This is
Pam.
one of the original rooms of the house. It was called the bride's room because brides from the country would come to stay in town so they didn't get caught out and not be able to get to their wedding. So that's what this is called.
Look at the fireplace. So you could tell this was before central heating, right?
yes.
Obviously. Look at the size of this.
There are 7 fireplaces in this house.
And there's a little baby bathing
Bathtub,
tub.
yes, it
Bathtub.
is.
My gosh. Now look at the bathroom over here, folks. This is remarkable. What am I looking at?
We did some renovations this winter, and in the process of that, we uncovered this wall. It is an original bussillage wall that has not been retouched.
Wow.
The opposing wall is a Pecky cypress wall, which was common back then.
And when they
in
say
covering a wall.
bussillage, for those who may not know, this is the original way they used to make before concrete.
Combination of mud, Spanish moss, lime.
Amazing. All right, let's walk into here. This used to be a doctor's office.
Yes, around 1900.
You're kidding me.
This was a doctor's office. Now Kurt's office.
And then over here, a bedroom or whatever it might have been at some point.
There were only 2 rooms in the house when it was built, so these were all porches and then encased.
Beautiful.
This one, we uncovered plaster walls, and this is what we found.
And wallpaper. On
There's
the wall over
wallpaper
there.
on the wall that is so old that we can't even date it. You'll notice that there's also cheesecloth on the wall. Back then, they didn't have glue, so they put the cheesecloth, the wallpaper on top, and nailed.
All right, let's walk back in. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Let's walk back into the main room because this is one of 9 homes that are going to be on the tour of homes in Natchitoches. This particular one is on Saturday afternoon. 2 Saturday afternoons in a row, Pam, very
Yes,
quickly.
1
One
to
of those
4.
dates.
The 14th and the 21st,
The
1 to
14th
4.
and the 21st. And then, if you're lucky, you could stay for the fireworks that happen right out your front door.
Yes.
Unbelievable. This is gorgeous, folks, and this is why there is no place on the earth like Natchitoches. There's no other place you can find a place like this. 1786.
Yes.
The oldest house in town. More news and weather coming up right after this. Good morning, Brian. A little chilly morning, folks, but my goodness, if you ever needed a reason to come to Natchitoches, there it is. I don't have to say a word. This is just, you don't see this anywhere else, certainly in this part of the country. It's just absolutely beautiful. This is a home, there you see, Prudhomme Rouquier home, built in 1790. Rouquier was a very, very wealthy planter. He had a big plantation on the Cane River, but when he needed to come into town, he needed another little place to hang out, and this was what he built. He married a Prudhomme, and they lived in this house for a number of years, I'm sure. Big, beautiful porch, lots of brides love to use this as their wedding venue because it...
Good morning. Welcome to the Prudhomme Rouquier house.
There you go, Christine.
Circa 1790.
1790,
Yes.
which would make it one of, not the oldest, because we were just in the
Correct.
oldest house.
It would
the
make
Murphy
it one
Trade.
of the oldest homes.
Beautiful.
Correct. And we are known for our bussiage wall.
Yes,
'cause
let's
we
go
have a
look.
two-story bussiage wall.
Yeah, we were just looking at that at the Murphy Trading House.
Yes.
But for those who are just tuning in, what is bussiage?
Bussiage is going to be a mixture of mud, clay, lime, moss.
Look at that.
Basically anything they could go out and find and gather up.
Absolutely.
You know, we have insulation now,
Right.
but back then they made their own insulation.
Absolutely. Thick walls because it got really hot.
Correct,
And probably a
correct.
little chilly in the wintertime. And this was before concrete.
Correct.
This is what
And
they used.
Originally, this was the exterior wall of the home, originally.
okay.
We actually built this in to protect the wall.
All right.
Because it's an amazing wall,
Yeah.
and all the beams
You can literally,
see.
right here, you can see the moss or the deer hair. This looks like
Correct.
this would have been deer hair that they mixed in to give it substance.
Correct. Well, you know,
Amazing.
it needed a little texture to hold it all together. But like all the beams in here are original to the house.
All right, I've got 30 seconds, so we want to mention that this is just one of 9 homes
Correct.
on the Tour of Homes.
Yes. The tour of homes take place the second and third weekend here in Natchitoches. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. On Thursday, we have walking tours. And on Friday, we have homes, you know, throughout Natchitoches on tour.
Right.
And then on Saturday, we have morning tours and afternoon tours. And this home will be on Friday night tour.
One of 9s. By
Yes.
the way, the Thursday walking tour, you walk the porches.
Yes, we walk the porches, and we will actually be on the Thursday night tour, the walking tour
This one
also.
will.
Yes, you'll be able to see our beautiful out exterior and our porch.
It's beautiful, folks. Again, this is why we love Natchitoches. This is why we're so blessed to have Natchitoches.
Yes, very much so.
You talk about a step back in time. We love Jefferson, it's kind of a step back in time, more of a Texas flavor. But boy, if you want the old South, there's no place like this. The Prudhomme Rouquier House, 1790. We were just in the Murphy Trading House, 1786. I mean, you just don't get that kind of thing in this part of the country. So come see us, the Tour of Homes.
That's
Coming
right.
up the second
The
and
second
third
and
weekend.
third weekend here in Natchitoches.
Here in Natchitoches
Yes,
in
come see our
December.
bussiage wall.
Come see Christine.
That's
and
right.
The Bussiage Wall. Coming back to y'all.